everyone, welcome back to the channel. What's up? What's going on? How you doing? How you feeling today on this beautiful Saturday? Well, it's Saturday when I'm recording. Not sure when I'm gonna post this, because when I post this video, I will be in the sun having some fun. But I gotta get this order out really quick. Like literally today before I leave. It's a bunch of family reunion t-shirts. And I want to show you guys how easy, how fast it can be to press t-shirts in minutes using some TKO transfers. I'm just doing the press and peel method today. I ordered the 15-cent transfers. I have them in white, I have them in black. And if you have a lot of shirts to press, you want to be able to just press and go, press and go. Ain't nobody got time to be cutting and weeding. So today I'm going to show you how easy it is, how simple it is, and we're going to time it. I'm going to see just how fast I can press these shirts using the TKO transfers. Now, I'm using regular Gildan, regular heavy cotton because they wanted particular colors. And because it's like a one-time shirt throwaway or just run, you know how we do with family reunion shirts. So all I did was get the heavy cotton Gildan, and I think I have about 60 shirts all together. I had to order a few separately. Now, if you want to know where I got these from, of course, I got them for the best price. Each shirt is like $2 something, other than like the 2X and 3X. Those cost a little bit more. But I got these shirts from my local warehouse here in Charlotte with my wholesale license. Now, if you want to know where to get great t-shirts from, again, on my website, which is linked down below, I have a complete vendors list, so that way you can know where to get your wholesale t-shirts from for great prices with or without a wholesale license. I have a complete guide that will show you how to start a business. And of course, I have the digital downloads for where to purchase the shirts. So I have 3 different colors. So I have 2 colors of transfers. So all together, I have about 60 shirts. We can do this. Let me sort out all the shirts. So I'm gonna sort these all out. I have neon green, I have purple, and I have gold. So this is technically my father's side of the family reunion. My father's side I've only been once. It's a really large family. And last year they did this thing where they wanted to go down the whole tree line and they wanted to get like all the different generations. So there's like 5 generations of like sisters from like way back yonder. And every sister, every branch has a different color. So I have a cousin in New York. She has like 2 of the other branches. I have, well, I think it's 5 or 6. I think it's 5 sisters. She has 2 colors and I have 3 colors. Now I haven't used Gildan heavy cotton in a long time. I normally use the soft style. So these feel a little bit softer than before. I don't know if they changed it up, but I just remember Gildan heavy cotton like a little bit thicker. So these feel actually nice. But either way, these are 100% cotton t-shirts, and we're going to use the TKO transfers. Now, I did order 2 different sizes. One thing that you should know, even though the transfers are 15 cents, there is a setup fee. So every time you order a different size transfer or a different color, there is a setup fee. So just keep that in mind. So what I always do is I divide the total cost of the transfers, not just 15 cents. I divide the total cost of what I paid into the price of the shirt. You hide it always into the price of the shirt. All right, so that's how you make your money. Let's get started. Let's sort them all out by size, because again, I have different sizes for the different transfers. So the smaller shirts will get the smaller size transfers, the bigger shirts will get the bigger size transfers, and we're gonna press and peel. Let's go on over to the heat press. So for these single color active sport transfers, you can press them anywhere from 300 degrees Fahrenheit to 325 for 7 seconds. So I'm gonna make sure I have it on the right setting. I'm gonna set it for 320. We're gonna do a pre-press, and then I'm going to set it for 7 seconds. Only 7 seconds it takes, heavy pressure. So I'm just counting up all the shirts so I'll know exactly how many I have. I have 38 gold. All right, so that's 58. So I have 65 t-shirts to press. And as you can see, there's slight difference in size. There's slight. One is a little bit smaller, so this will go on like the small and medium, and all the other ones will go on the extra large, 2X and the 3X. And just to answer a few questions, when you send in your designs, you don't send them in mirrored, you send them in regular, and they will mirror them for you. So these are in reverse, so when I press them just like you would press vinyl, it appears and it presses on the shirt the correct way. So when you're looking at it, it does look backwards, but when you send your design in, you don't send it in backwards. Hopefully that makes sense, because I have gotten some questions about that in the past. So whenever I upload my image, I upload it front facing, but they send it to me mirrored in reverse. Let's go press. Okay, so each shirt and I'm not going to thread this because I just want to go a lot faster, even though I could, and I still haven't gotten my thing. So in order to do this as fast as possible, I'm not using my T-square ruler today. I'm just going to fold each shirt in half, because it's going to save me a lot of time. The only thing about gilding shirts that I do not like is that it does not have the side seam. So that's the only downfall to really getting it centered. But because these are tubular shirts and because these are the cheaper shirts, they don't have the side seam. But like I said, these are just family reunion shirts, so it's fine. So we're just gonna get it as centered as possible and then press. And it only takes a second. Oh, I want to time myself. So I am going to time myself. And here we go. I'm going to sit this right over here. Let's get busy. 3 to 4 fingers from the top. No Teflon sheet needed. 7 seconds. It's on heavy pressure. These are hot peel. Y'all see how easy that is? All right, I'm going a little slow just to show you guys. So, final press. All right, next shirt. Now this folding of the shirt is what's taking longer. So as you can see, the first shirt was only like a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna fold each one because that's gonna take a little bit more time. So I'd probably rather just do it this way. Pre-press. And I have to pay attention to my sizes too. I have them in size place order. I kind of know like where the center of the design is and where the center of the shirt is. So I'm just pressing. Here we go. Perfect. Final press. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Do da do 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 do. It's so easy. It's so easy when you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about weeding like at all. And it beats the price of vinyl any day. Any day. So it's the same repetitive action over and over again. And they're coming out perfect and flawless. Perfect and flawless. Yes, I'm using a manual press, but at the same time, I don't have to wait for it to pop up. I can control it. And this is so smooth that I love this Fusion IQ. I thought it was going to be an issue with using, you know, a manual press, but it's really simple and easy and I love it. Yes, you have to stay here, but that's fine. So if I do have something where I am working and I'm really busy and doing other things and I need my auto press, then the auto open, then I'll use my Trans Pro Plus that I've shown in plenty videos. Literally 7 seconds. Hot peel. Like, that's it. Like, this thing is smooth. It's really smooth. Only pre-pressing for 3 seconds. And as you can see, I'm not using any ruler, any guide, because, I mean, I've been doing this for a minute. So I have my shirts. Like, I use the heat press too as my guide. And I'm looking at the collar. And because the design is centered, when they cut this evenly. So I believe this is like a 10-inch design. The one that I'm using. The other one is like a 12-inch design or 11.5 inch. So again, I got 2 different sizes because I'm pressing different size shirts. You never want to put a small design on a really, really large shirt. It's just not going to look right. And these transfers, even though it's for a family reunion, it gives a much more professional look. It gives a much more professional look, a clean look. It's not going to peel. It's not going to lift. Because every now and then I'll throw on my old, you know, family reunion shirt. Okay, last purple one. And then you're going to see exactly what I mean, because this one is a 3X. This one is a 3X shirt. Let's make sure we get this one centered on the heat press. I always pull down to make sure my hands are even on both sides. I'm pretty sure you can't see that, what I'm talking about. Like right over here on the edges. I always use that too as my guide to make sure I'm nice and centered. So I'm going to pre-press this. So again, I'm slowing down a little bit, you know, to talk to you guys, to show you guys, but I'm still working pretty fast. So now I'm going to use the bigger white one, which is this one. Much bigger because it's a bigger shirt. And I'm definitely going to make sure I go 4 fingers down because we don't want the design right on their neck. And here we go. And voila. All the purple are done. Purple is the ones that had the least. Okay, nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start on the green, and let's go ahead and see. I'm at 10 minutes and 31 seconds. All right, so now we're gonna go with the green. So the one thing about my Hotronix is you can store the temperatures, but you can also store the settings for times for each one, like the pre-press, the press, and the final press. So I literally was on the wrong one, I think. All right, so now let's see. Oh no, it was showing the 9. The 9 is for the pressure. So the 7 seconds is for how long it's gonna take to press. So I have this on the heaviest pressure because you do want firm pressure. That's the key to a perfect transfer, is firm pressure. So make sure you're paying attention. So whenever you order any style of TKO, it's gonna give you the times, the temps, and the pressure setting. So you wanna make sure you have your heat press at the right pressure. And also the heat press plays a part in it as well. The heat press plays a part in it. So if you have a dull heat press or a heat press that doesn't give you even temperature all the way around, that might be why you're not getting perfect transfers. So this Hotronix Fusion IQ is just, the TransPro Plus is a really great heat press as well. But this baby right here, you're gonna get solid, even temperature all the way around. Don't worry about if you don't know how to line up your transfers without a gauge. If you need to use a T-square ruler, if you need to use one of those other rulers to make sure your stuff is centered every time, please do that. Like I said, I've been doing this for a minute, and I know that the transfers are cut evenly, so it helps. All those little factors help, so that way I don't have to do all those other little nuances. That's gonna take away from time. Boom. Just like that. And just so you guys can see, nice, centered, and straight. Nice, centered, and straight. So I'm about 23 minutes in, but just imagine if I was doing this with vinyl. Just imagine. Trust and believe, if I was doing this with vinyl, it would be taking me a lot longer, because imagine 65 shirts, cutting and weeding vinyl, not happening. Not over here, not on my watch. So make life easier for you, make work easier for you, and make more money. You can make a little bit more profit doing it this way as well. Believe me, you can. Do the math. I love the way the black looks on the gold. Black looks really nice on the gold. I'm leaving for vacation, so I'm texting, you know, I'm texting my family, and then of course my sister's away, they're texting, so my phone keeps going off. Yeah, so we're back at it now. Did I pre-press this one? Feels like I did. It feels warm. Let's go ahead. I don't think I pre-pressed it. Let's see what happens if you don't pre-press it. If you just happen to forget and I didn't pre-press it. You know why? Because my machine lets me know, because I'm on the pre-press setting. I love this Hotronix. So it lets me know that I'm on that first setting and I didn't use it, because it's going to automatically now jump to the next time setting, which is the press setting, and I have it set for 9 seconds. So that let me know right then and there that I didn't press it. I just love that peel away. I just love that peel away, baby. Final press, 5 seconds. Now, if I wasn't recording, I would have some music or something going on in the background, or either watching my shows. Like, that's what I do when I'm working, when I'm not filming, to keep me going. Because, you know, you got to have some good vibes while you're working, especially when you work alone. Being here bored. All right. But today I have you guys. Now, most family reunion shirts are just one color, but if you do have any orders or something that requires more colors, then of course the transfers cost more, but you charge more. I always ask someone when they want me to print up something, how many colors, because that's going to determine the price. So if you don't be scared, be like, oh man, these transfers cost more because it's more colors, then you just charge more for your shirts. Now, when you start getting into front and back, that's when you're really making some money, because now y'all want extra. So yeah, you're definitely gonna have to pay. So make sure you're charging accordingly. Make sure you're charging accordingly for your time, your labor. That's why it's a good thing I'm timing myself, because I do want to see how long it's gonna take me. You know, so that way you can gauge, like, for how many hours of work, how much is that worth to you? We're almost at 30 minutes. Almost at 30 minutes. And still not sure how many I did, because I'm not counting as I'm going. It takes longer for me to get the shirt straight on the platen, make sure it's nice and straight and smooth, than it does to press it, actually. If you see me, because it only takes 7 seconds to press. But for me, like shaking the shirt out, straightening it up and everything, that takes more than 7 seconds. Oh, excuse me. Each one, not one single transfer has messed up so far. Not one single transfer has messed up. So just keep that in mind. I'm showing you guys proof. It's a difference when I'm just pressing one shirt, right? Showing you guys for a YouTube video. But here it is in the flesh, me working, me pressing 65 shirts back to back. And not the first transfer has messed up. All right, so I'm going to stop after this one. I'm at the 35-minute mark, because your girl's about to put on Netflix. Put on Netflix, because y'all don't want to hear me talk the whole time. So I'm going to stop it. We're at literally 35 seconds. Okay, smooth, smooth, almost 35 seconds, okay? It's a mess over here. It's a mess. That's where the shirts are going. Let's go set up my computer and I'm gonna give you guys a different angle. So I have a few more to go. As you can see, I still have these more to go. I'm at the 50-minute mark. So I'm just gonna finish these up. Don't want to bore you guys, and then I'll show you once I'm all done, and I'll give you my official time. So I'm gonna go ahead, rock these shirts out, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm in the home stretch, literally in the home stretch on the last 3 shirts. These are the larger sizes. And again, I'm using the bigger size transfers for the bigger size shirts. This is a size 2X. Let me pre-press it. I'm rushing because I really gotta fold all these up, get all of these to the post office before I leave town tomorrow. Do some last minute shopping, go get my nails and stuff done. I got like so much to do. But I definitely did not want to wait a whole week until I got back to send these out. So as you can see, this is a much bigger transfer. Even though it's a size 2X, it's a really good size. You don't want the design falling off into the armpits of the shirt. So you just want to make sure you have, you measure your shirts. Everyone always asks me how to measure your shirts, the size of the graphics. I measure the shirt and then I just base it upon how wide I want it. This is the size of the press. So when I'm measuring my shirt, I always just make sure I'm not too far off into the armpit. So I always start with like 9 inches. If it's full front, it should be at least 9 inches for like the smaller sizes. But again, you measure your shirts. I mean, I had to learn everything on my own, just, you know, common sense knowledge, just putting rulers and just thinking about the shirts and stuff that I wear, how it looks, how big is it, and then I just went from there. So, or sometimes just let your customers tell you, but most time, 9 times out of 10, the customers are not gonna know. Sometimes they will if they've had shirts made before, but you can always just recommend sizes. So that's why it's just good to practice on your own. It's good to look at some of your other garments that you already have, look at the designs, and then just take a ruler, tape measure, and measure your shirt to see what the width is. I don't go by the height, I always go by the width. The width will determine the height. Okay? So like I said, I'm in the home stretch. Of course, I've been taking my time. I've been snacking, watching my show. Now it's almost time to go. And I did all of these without any rulers or guides. And I'm hot. Standing for an hour and a half because I'm literally at an hour and a half now. Feet starting to hurt, so I went and changed my shoes. So just make sure you're pacing yourself. You don't have to do large orders all at once, but like I said, I have to get out of here and I just like to keep flowing. I'm in a rhythm, so I'm just gonna keep rocking and rolling. So I literally have 2 more to do and then I have to fold them all up. Hope it wasn't too boring for you watching me work, but I definitely just want to show you how easy it is to do these transfers. Not one transfer. I didn't even buy any extra shirts. That's just how good I trust the transfers. You know, sometimes, you know, you mess up something and then you have no extra garments, or you have to go and get an extra garment. And these are specialty colors that I do not keep. I do not keep these colors. So I had to go and actually get these color shirts. So I did not order any extra because they didn't pay extra. So I had to trust that I know exactly what I'm doing. And I had to make sure I'm using a reliable transfer company, because I probably wouldn't have done it this way had I not used these transfers before. So I highly recommend TKO, as I've done in the past. Nothing has changed. They're not paying me for this video. Let me say that again for the people in the back. They are not paying me for this video. They have paid me in the past, of course. I know I used to promote them all the time, but now that's stopped and I use them on my own. So I just want you guys to know, like, whenever I recommend something or do a review for you guys, it's my honest feedback. It's my honest review, okay? So this is not a paid video. This is literally me working. Literally me doing my my own work. You know, place the order for the transfers. So I believe my coupon code is still available for first-time users because I just have a really good standing relationship with them. I actually love TKO. We had a great partnership. But this is my final one. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My final one. So before I was giving 10% off to anyone who uses TKO for the very first time. So that coupon code will be down below. I pray it's still good. I'm just not 100% sure. I don't think it's cut off. They didn't tell me it was cut off. So anyone, because it benefits them as well. So anyone who and again, I don't get any kickback from that. There's nothing that I get from that. It's just for you guys. So if you want to order, excuse me, if you want to order TKO transfers for the very first time, your first order, you will get 10% off if you use my special coupon code that is linked down below. And I am done. I am done. Final shirts. Woo, baby, I'm tired. And the final official time, 1 hour, 32 minutes for 65 shirts. 65 shirts. That's with pre-pressing, that's with pressing and final pressing. All right, so there you have it in the flesh. That's it. I have so much to do. I gotta go fold up all these, package them all up, ship them all out, and then I gotta get out of here because I'm shipping out tomorrow. You guys be safe. But I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you want to know where to purchase your wholesale blanks from, with or without a wholesale license, I do have a digital download that you can get for the low on my website, KatrinaBacon.com. All of that is linked down below. All orders, if you place any orders other than digital orders, please, the girl needs a vacation as well, so all orders will not be shipped out until I return. So please keep that in mind. There's no way for me to let you know on the website. So if you're looking at something and you're saying, oh, my order hasn't shipped out, it's because your girl buns is in the sun. All right, I am on vacation, enjoying myself. Much needed. I haven't had a vacation in a long time. So I will be back in full swing once I get back, guys. Love you. As always, move in grace. Keep pressing. See you later. Love you. Bye. All shirts are finally done and folded. Time to package up. And of course, I'll clean up once I get back from vacation. That's a wrap. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.